Welcome TimeBeat Breaking News channel. Here are our breaking news today. 1. Australia, thousands return home with piles of debris after flash flood encountered. 2. A school bus driver saves the life of a woman and her daughter from a burning car.
After Australia's flash flood, thousands return home with piles of debris. Australia's east coast has encountered a trail of destruction left behind by the unprecedented flood. Thousands still isolated across Greater Sydney and the state's northwest because water levels still remain high. The ground has been cleaned up and recovered by more than 290 Australian Defence troops, and they are going to double forces. With 12,368 calls for help and more than 1,000 flood salvages over the last 5 days, lead to emergency services have been slammed. Floodwaters have begun to recede on the Windsor Bridge. Water levels still need to come down further before regular traffic would be allowed across. It still is days engineers can make sure that the bridge is safe. David Fishburn, maintenance director at Transport for NSW, said, "There is still water under the bridge deck, and some of the key components we need to look at can't be seen yet, so we can't make that assessment yet." With such a high water level, some areas are still only accessible by boat. The number of flood disasters in 2021. During the flooding, the NSW had at least 200 millimeters of rain pouring, and in some places, even more than 400 millimeters. This is 3 times the average Sydney rainfall for the whole of March. The flooding stretches 600 kilometers from Sydney to the northern rivers. The BOM's Victoria Dodd had experienced the most significant floods in decades. The floodwater levels are remarkably high, with high-velocity flows, lots of dangerous debris under these. On Wednesday, the BOM had issued flood warnings on 33 of the state's 40 river catchments. The Hawkesbury River reaches 12.9 m on Wednesday. It is the highest level in 60 years at Windsor. Records rainfall on mid-north coast. In the hills west of Port Macquarie, Mount Seaview, with 815 millimeters falling over the past 5 days, the record rain has been broken. It's the highest amount of rain since records began there in 1960. Further up the coast at Nambucca Heads, the community was one of the first in NSW to be hit with flooding last Saturday, when 350 millimeters of rain fell, swamping the March average of 161 millimeters.
Jessica Rowe is pulled from a burning car by the school bus driver. When Ms. Rowe was picking up her daughter on New South Head Road on Thursday afternoon outside Kambala Girls' School in Sydney's Rose Bay, then the car caught burn. Managing to escape the vehicle before flames consumed the car. Both Ms. Rowe and her daughter were safe and sound. Journalist Jessica Rowe has given a thank you for a fast-thinking school bus driver for helping to save her life after her car caught fire on March 25 afternoon. She thanked him for his thoughtful, fast-thinking, and kind school bus driver MEV who got them out of the car, called the fire brigade, cleared the road, and then stayed to drive them home. The Post said, "Thanks to the police and paramedics who are angels. The tow truck driver, the mums and dads stopping to help." Authorities are not sure about the reason leading to the fire yet. Channel 9's news anchor and husband to Ms. Rowe, Peter Overton, told Jim Wilson on 2 GB the driver rushed to the car when he saw smoke. Channel 9's news anchor and husband to Ms. Rowe, Mr. Peter Overton, told Jim Wilson that day when the driver saw smoke, he rushed to the car. "There was a bloke who got Jessica and Allegra out of the car. He told them he saw smoke and told them to get out," Mr. Overton said. Fire and rescue and ambulance and police were there. They're all okay and they're home now. There was a real fear that the car could have exploded. I'll find out the bloke's details and get in touch to give him a very big thank you. Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.